So to recap, everything that hurts involves a back and forth discussion between the brain and nervous system. Hurt doesn't always mean harm, and as you've seen with phantom limb pain, sometimes the brain just has its wires crossed. So now that you have a good understanding of pain and the brain, let's explore some other factors that can influence sensation in labour and what you can do about them. Pain in labour is influenced by several factors, and you may already be familiar with some of these. The meaning of pain, expectations, focus, emotional state, support, and the environment. So let's talk about the meaning of pain in labour. Is it something positive or something terrifying? For both moms in my example, the meaning of labour pain was very different, and that significantly changed their experience of pain, how they coped, and the progress of labour. When you consider pain as productive and functional, you can accept it more readily. Your body is working really hard. It's limited, as in it won't last for forever. There is a purpose behind the pain. With any other pain, as the sensations get stronger, it's usually associated with a problem or injury. But in labour, it's associated with progress. Staying in the moment makes a big difference, as mind wandering, which is what we tend to do about 50% of the time, can trip us up. The more accepting you are of the sensations, the more likely you are to cope. Now, that doesn't mean you have to like them, but allowing them to move through you without tensing up against them really helps. Expectations. You've heard the expression, you get what you expect. But how does that apply to mentally preparing for birth? Well, there's good evidence to suggest that expectations influence pain perception. The more pain we expect, the more pain we tend to experience. Thankfully, during labour, there's generally no surprise pain. For women having a normally progressing labour, they feel the sensations, sometimes like intense period pain in the beginning, intensifying to a peak and then reducing. Between those surges or those contractions, with a well-positioned baby, there is usually no discomfort. And this is a great time to rest and re-energize. At the next interval, the same pattern is repeated. The affirmation, I can do anything for a minute, can be very powerful in labour.